What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Just Parenthings. If you guys are on the go and would like to listen to us, we are also on Spotify. So please go and listen to us while you're driving and while you're riding a bike. And today's episode is relationships when or after you become a mom. Right? So basically, relationships, how... So what was your experience like?
So I became a mom when I was still in school actually, still in poly.
Wow.
Yeah, so initially, I actually had a very supportive group of like classmates. Like, I think becoming a mom made me closer to people because they softened up with me.
Right.
Yeah, so like my guy friends, because I would have to go to the canteen with my big belly, right, to buy food, and I would be very scared. Like scared of judgment or how people will see me lah. So I will ask my guy friends, I'm so sorry, can you all like follow me to the canteen to buy food? And them being guys, right, and me being pregnant, right, and the perception, they would be like, yeah, sure, it's okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then my lecturers and all were very understanding towards me. And when I had to give birth while my friends went on internship, they all came back with something for my baby.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is so
very
sweet.
sweet.
So mature, your classmates.
That's so nice of them. I mean, to get that kind of support.
Yeah.
I'm
So I was
thinking if
very
I'm your
lucky.
friend in that point of time, what would I do?
You were like, this.
You judgmental or not you?
I don't know. Now I will help lah. But at that time,
Now because you
Yeah.
already
yeah, that's
you're
why.
more
But at
matured.
that time, like,
Yeah, to be 18 and do that.
Be like, hey, Duana, you go yourself. Later people think like the
my
baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably due. That's very due coded.
Yeah, but for your friends to, like you mentioned, at that age to actually do that, for you, that's really, really sweet. That's really sweet. Do you why? Why?
no,
Why
I
you
will
have
help
that-
lah.
Okay, and there was another one where I had a like that time my husband wasn't very mature yet, and then I had another guy friend who said,
I'll take over. I'll take over if you don't want.
Huh, really?
No lah. Wait, no lah.
"No, yes, really."
Oh my God, really?
He said something like, if he doesn't wanna be a dad, then
This is
no, it's not. It's
so she got one friend
Yeah.
that I got sure is in love with her.
No.
Is in love with her.
okay. We're not.
Until today?
No, we're no longer talking anymore. I haven't spoken to him in like my girlfriends were all very supportive also.
Okay.
Like when I bring my baby out, they will like entertain my kids together. So like my girlfriends are very wholesome. Yeah, so they never club also. It will also always be like very Christmas, then everybody buys gifts for their kids and all. So
Wow,
yeah.
That's great. Not like they have a phase where they're going partying and they totally don't understand your lifestyle now.
Yeah.
But how old were you? Like
18 so 18,
wow, this is very mature.
18,
eh.
19, yeah. So my friends were all very, very good. I had a lot of support.
Hey, where to find friends like that, man?
Yeah.
You were what? 21.
Yeah, I just turned 21.
Oh, okay lah. Not
Found
that
out I
not
was
that far lah.
pregnant.
Oh, but you never go school, right? And then you weren't in school. Sorry, you weren't.
Very good, yeah. We're not still studying.
People.
You
No,
weren't in school.
I graduated when I was 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I turned 21, I was actually I traded my potential masters for a acting degree.
Acting degree.
Yeah, I wanted to go to acting school in America.
What we all think of that?
Wait, okay, because at the time I didn't think I wanted to be a mom. So yeah, I thought like, I want to, go and chase my American dream, all of that. And then I said before, I met like a guy in LA, that time I really, really love, man. And then I got heartbroken. That's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back home to take a break, see my parents. But then I made a stop in Singapore.
That's when.
That's when I met my ex-husband.
It's a wrong stop.
All right. And then that time also, because my friends in Singapore has been the same group of friends that I've had since I was 16. So they were like my only friends. I didn't have any new friends in Singapore. That time I didn't even know you. That time I didn't even know you. I didn't know you. I didn't even know you existed. Anyway, I came back and then
Relax, man.
when I found out I was pregnant, I remember the first person I told, they're all very mature. So they were very stunned. They were very stunned and they asked me, are you sure? So when I decided I'm sure, that's when I told my Malaysian friends, because my Malaysian friends are like my circle. So they've known me since I was like 16. And my friends all at the time just finished uni, they just got a job.
Yeah.
Then they were just telling me like, she's probably in the phase of her life again, because I got many phases. Yeah. Then in the beginning, they all didn't take it seriously until like when they really realized, okay, it's not a joke, she's actually pregnant. And she's actually getting married to this guy.
I thought it was a publicity stunt.
I think we all did.
I was pregnant, but I didn't have. Okay, so after a certain period, like I think I told you girls before, like at one point I was like, I met this one chick that was very close to, and this girl basically became. Okay, this one traumatized me. So after my pregnancy, I told myself I don't want a friend really, because she was so close to me. But I found out. Okay, I don't know if it's 100% true. Okay, allegedly, she's in love the whole time. Bro, it's really messed up. And then at the time I was like, okay, I really considered this girlfriend because she was also a mother. For me, I'm a very emotional person. So if I really treat as a friend, I really treat as a friend. Like I will go to the ends of the earth for you. But the moment I feel like something is off, then I will just switch immediately. So that time I didn't have any friends because she estranged me. Like the things she was feeding me, she was telling me things. You know when you're pregnant, you're like kind of out of your mind.
Yeah.
And she was telling me things. And then I basically lost all my friends. Even my Malaysian friends. I called like my closest friend until today. At this point, nothing really surprises him. But I even called him, I said, I don't want to be your friend anymore because you're not supportive.
Probably is.
But thank God, after that, I went to church and I woke up and then like now my friendship circle is basically moms. But I think for me, it's a big change because when I was 21, my friends who are all 21, they don't even have boyfriend, girlfriend at the time when I was pregnant. They were just still out partying and all. But now it's like 1 year later, they are all like mature. They are all like, they will, everything they do, like you say, they will buy gifts for my daughter. Like everything is a present for my daughter.
Yeah, a very good like girlfriend. My best friend, like I spoke to her about everything and she asked me, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
And then I think I was so young and like stupidly in love, right? I got mad at her for not being
No, it's
supportive.
normal. It's normal.
Or is it the pregnancy?
But then, like when you found out you were pregnant, right? You were 18 years old. What was that the first the decision that you made to keep? Was that the very first thing on your mind? Like,
to be honest, it wasn't.
Oh.
So the reason why we decided to keep the baby is because we saw the ultrasound. And then she was like waving her limbs at me and then I couldn't do it anymore.
Cannot already.
Yeah, so we were actually at the clinic.
Right.
Yeah.
And you found out a bit later? Like maybe...
No, I knew the moment I missed my period, but because we were so young then, I was waiting for my husband for his part-time pay to come in. Yeah. So like another month later.
How much was abortion at the time?
Brother!
Okay, it gets more expensive by the week. Like every week is like $50 or $100 more because the baby's getting bigger.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you went in actually wanting to...
Yeah, and then when we saw the ultrasound, we had to like make an appointment for 2 days later. So once I stepped out of the clinic, I said, I cannot. I break down, I cry. Then my husband's like, yeah, I know what you mean. I also cannot.
Yeah. So but this is totally off topic. But then like, so when you got pregnant, right? Did you go for the checkup first before telling your parents, or your parents already knew before you went for the checkup?
Checkup first. So
they didn't know?
They didn't know. So my friend knew, and my classmate, I said, can you follow me to see our course manager? Because I wanted to know what are my next steps. Do I have to drop out of school and all before I tell my parents? Yeah.
That's a good question. Yeah. Do you have to drop out of school?
No, so then I had 3 months break. So just nice, everything, the timing was sweet. So once I ended one of my big projects, it was 3 months internship for my friends. So that 3 months was maternity for me. Yeah. So then after that 3 months, I went back, gave birth, went back to school, finished my project. My friends graduated. Then I went back for internship, 3 months, then graduate.
So when both of you were pregnant at a very young age, right? Were you guys ready to like let go of a lot of things in life? Or rather, what was the thing that you guys were really needed to let go of?
Like living...
Actually, a lot lah. Even from like internship period, right? A lot of my friends went overseas for internship, and I always wanted to go overseas for internship. That was one of the first things I had to learn to give up. Yeah.
Oh.
There are a lot of my wants and my ambitions.
Yeah.
But does that make you a fucked up parent if you... So let's say you go for the internship overseas, right? It is purely for your own growth, ma.
Yeah.
But then you have to leave your kid here. Does that make you a fucked up parent?
I don't think so. And because eventually it is also for the better of your child, right? Your career. If your career progresses, you are ultimately feeding your family, what?
Yeah, but it's something that an 18-year-old should not be
to
normally
think about,
going through.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
have to
true.
weigh this. Do I have to give up this to do this?
Mm.
There's a difference between like having a child when you're that young versus now. Now it's like when I had my kid, everyone was like, majority of the people around me were either parents already or trying.
Mm.
So it felt like such a blessing that I didn't have to like IVF. I didn't have to do what they were doing.
Mm.
Yeah, and there's no like I didn't have to go through anything that you're thinking about because I've already done everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even my first job, I was in finance industry. No, I was in banking for like 6 years and I hated my job. But I had to be where I had to be because I needed stability for the family. Because my husband then still haven't worked, he was still studying, then army. Yeah.
The hardest thing to balance out is, for example, now you say you don't want to meet your friends and whatever, right? Okay, given me, I'm not a parent yet, but I will feel bad. Do you guys feel bad?
I do,
Like when you're
but
saying no to your friends and everything?
I mean, I do, but my priority is always my daughter.
Yeah lah.
Like, it's really my daughter. So, example, remember the day I went to meet you for supper? Actually, I lazy, man, because I put my daughter to sleep and I was just like, I finally have like a little bit of time to like just. And the thing is, when I'm on my own, I don't do anything. I just sit down there and sit down in my room. Like, I sit down and then I just reflect a bit on life, watch a bit of drama, and I sleep. Like, I'm so boring, ever since I became mom. Everyone tell me, hey, how old are you? So boring, eh.
And for someone so young like you,
Okay, I'm not that young anymore, but like,
yeah, but still like
compared to
you're
us,
at the
Yeah,
age.
she
You're
never
at,
like party.
Yeah, you get what I mean? You're
Yeah.
at the age where you still want to party, want to go out, meet people, come back 4 a.m, sleep for 2 hours, go out again. That kind, But you're totally the opposite at your age, which I think is very mature.
I mean, I do still go out, but I don't know about Esther. But like, do you ever have a partying phase where you have a kid?
No, after I met him.
No, but did you
But
ever
that was
like?
when
The
my kids.
influencer, this one.
No, even shit, no.
No, but when I was your age, when I had no helper, my social life was the first to go. So every day was just work. I rushed back to pick my kids and repeat. It got to a point where my friends stopped asking me out because I don't have the time to go out. But then I feel like FOMO also. Yeah. Like I want to be there, but it got to a point where they know weekends are family time.
But they respect it.
Yeah.
They respect it. But
And
it's
personally, how about you? Like, do you feel like being at home with your kid it makes you happier than being out there, or how do you feel about it? It does, right?
It
No
does.
one is
More important than family.
automatically you feel
Yeah,
like you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
missing out on anything because
It's
spending time with your
auto-tune
kid.
though. It's
Yeah.
like, you don't feel it.
What's
I
it
don't know how
called?
to say it.
Jomo.
What's
Joy
that?
of missing out.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got joy on
Wow,
missing
so-
out. Okay.
Yeah,
Joy of
on
missing out.
weekends,
Like we look at people like doing the countdown. We're like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm just here. I'm not like sweating with all these people.
I thought we only feel that way because at my age I feel that way. Like I look at people going out, I'd rather be at home.
Once in a blue moon, I want to go out.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
to reconnect with like friends, but I'm not close to them, and it's not like something that I must do. Yeah.
Yeah, but if weekends I don't spend with my kids, I feel very guilty.
Same.
Yeah.
For someone who had friends who had kids, or all my friends had kids before me, right? One of the things that I was that guy who don't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was that guy to her.
Then now
so,
you
like,
understand or not?
Yeah.
Not
He will
really.
never understand until he has his own kid, and then
Yeah.
he
Yeah, I think so.
there's no
Very
time for
Okay, now
friends.
what I understand is it's not that cannot. It's you don't want. Like for example, like hey, come on, let's go eat dinner. After that, let's go for drinks. It's not cannot. It's you don't want, and it's a feeling. Like it's a guilt feeling. But
And
to
yeah,
us, right, it's like a time management thing.
No,
You get what I
sometimes you're just so wiped out from juggling everything. Suddenly the thought of having drinks is just not that appealing anymore.
Yeah.
It's just not that appealing. And then you think like, wow, I don't want to be hungover tomorrow, the kid wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
And
to
then
think
I
of
want to play
the
them.
consequences
Yeah.
of that.
Oh well, this girl one time was so drunk.
They come and
7 a.m. No, Limpe go all the way to fucking Punggol. Go up and cover open her damn door because she was out. She was out, like totally out.
Was it that night that you guys went?
No,
it the
that
emo
was
night?
like quite a few years ago.
A few years ago. Then I'm like, where were we? I don't know. Then I'm like, what? Chibai
Bang
Punggol,
bang,
sia.
right? Bang bang.
Then I look at the cab like $40. I still need to cab back home after that.
I want to say the reason why I was so drunk and so out is
It was
because of
not
him.
because
I
of
told
me
him I
lah.
cannot drink already. He like
Wait.
half. I
Wait,
said I
wait,
really cannot. Just like, half.
It wasn't because, it was
died.
because of your cousins. Okay, so long story short, I sent her back. I was outside the door. Then I'm like, should I ring the doorbell? Because I don't want to wake the kids up, right? But then I need to wake her husband up.
Yeah.
I keep calling the husband never pick up. So thank God the helper was there. I keep knocking and the helper. I had to walk her to the bed.
Put my fingerprint. See, I was actually not that out of it. I just couldn't walk. I couldn't open my eyes. But I remember you put my fingerprint on my...
I mean, I was out so but I had to go all the way there. Okay, but what I wanted to say is, like, it's not that we don't understand this. It's like, okay, we understand that there's a kid there or like there are kids there. But to us, it's like, oh, like I would say this to Esther last time, I just asked Minnie to take care lah. Then we go out. Which is honestly fair, what?
No, I think that's what someone without a kid would say.
Yes.
But when you have a kid, like for example, if I were to tell my friends now, guys, I'd rather be at home, right? If my friends were to say, just ask your mate to take care, I'll be like, excuse me. It's not about nobody taking care of my kid. It's about I want to physically be there with my kid.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you're so busy with life, with, working and everything, you really appreciate this small little
Pocket of time.
that you have with your kid. So you're like, I'd rather not meet my friends. I'd really rather be at home. That kind
Or
of
ask
thing.
your friend to come over.
But do you think that
That friend.
no that feeling that you get of spending the time 1 hour with your kid, right? Do you think it runs out in a sense where when your kids are younger, they are cute, you want to play with them. But when your kids are like now 14, 15, you still feel that I need to spend time with them.
It's different. As they grow older, it's different phases. And now that my kids are teenagers, right, they are actually more fun to be with because we talk about adult stuff and they're so funny. They are like adults now. They're like bro and sis with you, They're like making fun of you, you make fun of them back. It's different.
And all the more it's more precious because they have their own time now. All the more you don't really see them.
Yeah. And especially when they go to secondary school,
Yeah.
you rarely see them because they're always doing project work. They're at school, they do project work, or they got to stay back in school. So you rarely see them. So
You're
you
not
really
the cool one
appreciate.
anymore.
Yeah, you're not, man. I'm like always kena fired by my kids. They're like always making fun of me. I'm the uncool parent already. You get what I mean? They are with their jokes that I don't understand, but it's really nice to be
Skibidi
there.
toilet lah.
Yeah, every time I say skibidi toilet, they're like, Mommy, don't embarrass us. I don't understand what's skibidi toilet.
I also don't understand.
Is that video?
I know the so demure, so mindful, very demure. Every time I say it, my daughter's like, oh my God, Mommy, stop. I'm like, using it wrong. How to use? Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun.
Sorry, it's humble you right there. That's that very demure, very mindful, but you are a boomer.
I will never get it right.
No, but I feel that yesterday I met a Grab car driver. So a Grab, he picked me up yesterday, right? And I booked Grab Family. So he picked up my daughter. Then when I entered the car, he said, you better enjoy this time. I say, oh?
Because
I said, why
young.
uncle? He said, my kids now in army.
Oh,
I
don't
want
want
to
to
hang
friend
out with
him
them.
anymore.
They don't even want to see me.
Oh, so
He
sad.
say, now all she needs, she have no choice but me.
Yeah.
This make me want to cry one time.
She don't want me.
You don't want to have a
The
boy
video
lah.
said this.
But like when Kylie turned 12, I cried on her birthday. I cried because I feel like that's it. She don't need me anymore.
No lah.
And they will have their best friend
Yeah,
and all,
yeah.
and you're just like
You have to learn to let go. But I think I
Yeah.
cannot. I'm
But
crazy.
for the first 12 years, you are like their one and only friend, not even best friend. They only have you.
Yeah, it will happen, And the things that you
Funny
have
how
to
my
be
father
ready
never
for
felt any of this.
Maybe he made,
Some
he just never
parents don't
say
deserve
lah.
to be parents.
Hey,
Maybe he just never express it.
Yeah, maybe.
fam, at 11 he left the country, he never came back lah.
That's why
That's
some
for
parents
work,
don't
right?
deserve-
Yeah lah.
Yeah lah.
Yeah lah, so he never felt it.
No,
He like, fuck this guy, let's go man.
No, but that is sad.
he had to do what he
Yeah,
had to do to raise y'all also what.
That's true. So, some people say that when you become a mother and then you understand your mother, right? Do you guys agree?
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think when it comes to nagging lah.
Yeah.
Last time I think when I was a teenager, I always like wonder why does my mom have to nag so much? Why? Why are you always telling us what to do? Why are you always asking me to pray? It's like, and I always like lie to my mom also. Sorry, ma. So like my mom asked me to pray, I'll say, yeah, I already prayed, but I didn't, that kind of thing. And I always wonder, like, why do you have to keep us telling us what to do? I get very annoyed. And then now I've reached that age where I have to tell my children to pray. And then I know what they'll be up to because all those tricks that they are
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
now,
yeah.
I did before already. For example, close the door and then after that, say already pray. But then I will actually look below. I will see whether the leg's really moving and praying or not. No, because I did that to my mom before. My mom never checked. I got
Yeah.
away with it. So now I understand why like this is important, and I understand that when I was a teenager, I should be listening to my mom because they always tell us things, they always nag at us for our own good. And
They're
so
always right, lah. Yeah.
they're always right, and they'll never mean any harm. You know, the reason why they ask you to do things is because
for your own
they
good.
care
Now
for you.
because now you're a mom.
Yeah, and I only realized it after I become a mom, you know, and sacrifices as well. I always don't understand why my mom would like, you know, for Hari Raya, for example, because my mom is, she's a single mom. So she raised all four of us by herself without any help. And every Hari Raya, right, she would ensure that all of us have new clothes to wear. And she would wear clothes from many, many years ago, you know. And I would always get a bit like, you know, like, Mom, you need to look nice, you know, like together with us. Then when I become a mom, I realized that, oh, your children comes first, man. Your children needs to look their best. It's okay if you look the worst. You know? Yeah, I don't want to cry already. Talk about my mom. Yeah, so it's the sacrifices also that I really, really appreciate now.
No, but funny how I am not a parent yet, but I understand. Like now I understand why my all this praying. Okay, the religion part, right? I think in my own opinion, forcing your kids to pray is a bit much. But I think teaching your kids that what religion they belong in is fine. Because I feel like when it comes to religion, right, you own self will go and find. Right?
Yeah, it's out of your
At
own.
some point of your life, when you hit your lowest point, right, no one else to be there for you, right, you look for God. Yeah. And
But foundation though, like I realize I like when I was young, I don't care about. I mean, I know that what my religion is, but I don't practice it. But because my mom keeps forcing me to learn,
and now you know
it
how
builds
to pray.
a foundation
Yeah,
in
no, I
me,
get it.
and I realized then that when I'm in trouble, who do I look for? I look for God. If I don't have that foundation from my mom didn't teach me that, I would be lost and like, so what do I do now? I'm in trouble. You get what I mean? So I think building that foundation is very important since you are young. You know who to look for.
No, that's true. Now, like if I go for like what's this prayers for Hari Raya prayers, I just sit there and keep quiet. So I don't know how. I know the movements, but I just go there absorb. Yeah. You.
Me what?
What has your mom done? Then now you understand.
I think I understand why she was always like frustrated and had her outburst and how much she had to shoulder. Yeah, as a family. So I could never understand. Like growing up, I didn't have like the best relationship with my mom. We were always at each other's faces. Yeah, but after I had my kids moved out and go through what I needed to go through in life, then I understood why sometimes she cannot control her emotions. Yeah, because of all the stress that she had. So that made me like shift my perspective lah.
Are you closer to her now?
I think the distance made us closer.
Yeah. Same. I think just some women cannot stay together.
Correct.
It's just better to be apart. Then you meet once in a while, everything is great.
Yes.
But every day, like, wow, cannot.
Yeah. I feel a lot of guilt when it comes to my parents, and I think I've never explicitly told them, but the more well I do in life, the more guilt I feel because I enjoy all these things.
Yeah.
And frankly speaking, my family were not really well to do. And my parents had to sacrifice a lot to just to make ends meet and bring us up. So I feel every time like, oh, you know, if I can buy a bag or if I can travel or eat good food, I feel like guilty for doing that because my parents don't get to experience what I experienced.
So you must bring them.
Yeah, that's why like I will bring them on holiday and all. And then like you say I see my dad like land in airport already, the handphone come out.
It's
Yeah,
so cute,
that-
no? It's their first time living, you know. That's why, because there was a video, right, that I saw that, wow, I cried and instantly hit home because the video said like, it was a video about how this guy brought his mom on a holiday and his mom is a single mom and she brought him up completely herself. And it was her first time going on a nice flight, nice destination. And when she landed, she was so excited, she took photo. But when she wanted to take photo, she felt embarrassed because she's scared she embarrassed her son. Yeah, that's why like, example, my mom, right, when she come, like example, every time I got event in Singapore, like I host an event, my mother will come, man. My mother and my father, they will come.
And they'll be
But
so proud of
you met my parents, what? But they just sit at the corner, what? They just sit at the corner and they just observe.
To themselves.
Actually, my mom wanted to follow me to one of my the China trip, but Then I say, why you want to follow? She said she just want to sit down there and watch.
Aww.
Like, it's like her first time leaving, you know. So I
And
felt
she must be so proud
Yeah,
of you.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
to just watch you do your thing.
I would be proud of my daughter too, right? So it's like, you know, you feel the guilt, right? That's why I feel for people like emotional people like us, I feel like we will spend the rest of our life paying it back. Like now, I feel like if I'm going to buy a bag for myself, I better don't buy for myself. I better buy for my mother. Then only I buy for myself. No, I'm not allowed.
Correct.
You know?
Yes, I know. Exact same thing.
Just so we come to the end of this episode. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys relate to anything they say, let us know in the comment section below. Especially about if you are a mother, what do you understand about your mother now? Leave in the comment section below. If not, we'll see you guys in the next episode.